the Bills laying 2.5. It's a short week for the Chiefs, but they are playing at home here. And let me tell you, their defense didn't look nearly as good as I thought it was going to look last night against the Raiders. And Josh Jacobs ran all over them. I know the Bills don't really run the football, but I think you're leaning towards the Bills early on, aren't you, Jinx?
Yeah, I love the Bills a whole lot. I think the Bills are a better team. I love the fact that Kansas City is on a short week coming off a difficult win last night. They found a way, but Buffalo has been pummeling people. They won last year's game in the regular season. It was not close, and I expect them to go into Kansas City and make a statement. This line opened with the Bills laying 2. It's already been bet up to -2.5, and I want to grab it now because if it gets to 3, then I don't like that number nearly as much. Maybe the Chiefs the right side then, but I love the Bills at -2.5.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from that one from a side standpoint. Maybe do some props because the total on that one, 53.5. They're expecting a ton of points. And I think that's probably where I will be putting my money on is some props in that one. Let's look at the Cowboys Eagles Sunday night matchup between two NFC East teams. And this is probably the best the NFC East as a conference or as a division has been in a long time. The Eagles are laying 4.5 in this one. This was 5. And initially I thought to myself, I want to take the points with the Cowboys. That defense has been incredible. But let me tell you something. The matchup here is not going to be as lopsided as we've seen in the Cowboys' past few matchups because the Eagles actually have one of the best offensive lines in football. At least they were ranked towards the tops to start the season. So I need to check on some of those injuries. But still, top to bottom, this is such a good Eagles team. I think it is going to be a close game, but at some point we do see this Cowboys team maybe fall back to earth. The X factor obviously is Dak Prescott going to play in this one. I don't think there's a huge rush to get him back on the field just because Cooper Rush has been fine. But do you beat an Eagles team when your quarterback is just being a game manager? Because I think that's kind of been the case for Cooper Rush. At least last game it was. Only threw for 100 yards.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are the right side here, even though I know money is coming in on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys have a fantastic defense. And Cooper Rush has been okay. That's all he's needed to be. But I do not think Dak Prescott starts this week. He's already having, not issues, but he's still trying to relearn how to grip the football as he recovers from that thumb injury. You don't want to put Dak Prescott on the field in prime time against this Eagles defense while he's still learning to regrip the ball or learning to spin the football again. Yeah, I don't like that bet at all. And at some point, Cooper Rush is going to, he's done a fantastic job of managing this Cowboys offense. But I do think at some point we see a bad night from him. And I think it happens on Sunday night.